What's up? This is Nick, head coach of the Cerulean City Psyducks, and we got a humdinger of a match today between me and Brenden of the Cinnabar Island Cyndaquils. So, we're pretty good buddies, so we had talked before about how we were going to try some different things for this match. So, I brought for the first time this league my Sharpedo and open up with a big one-hit KO off of his Bronzong, and that was, I think, like a 70% one-hit KO chance, and I got it on the first try. So I was pretty stoked about that one right there. So then I see my speed boost goes up, and him bringing out an Lego kind of made my dick hard. So I throw out that Protect to trigger my speed boost one more time, which at this point, a +2 Sharpedo is faster than even a Choice Scarfed Max Speed Nihilego, so I was like, ooh, buddy, here we go. But then instead he brings out his Toxapex, and it still gets hit with the Earthquake, and the EQ does quite a nice amount of damage, bringing it all the way down to the red. Almost takes down one hit, but I was pretty sure that wasn't going to happen in one hit, because there wasn't really a chance of that, because Sharpedo's just not quite strong enough. Another speed boost goes off, which is basically pointless at this time because he's already faster than literally anything that Brenden could bring out. So he switches into his Chestnut, Bolin, which hits me with the taunt, or I hit it with the taunt because I was expecting Toxapex to try and throw something, or he might switch into someone who might try and set something, and triggers my speed boost again. So now a +4 Sharpedo just leaves the field because there's no point staying again against that Bolin. Then I send out the big bad Bully Grand Bull, get that Intimidate drop, because I know I can take pretty much anything that he can throw, and as we see there, that Drain Punch really doesn't do much, about 25 damage, which is a whole bunch of crap against Grand Bull. So then he sends his Spike back out, but yeah, we see it's got some more health now, thanks to good old Regenerator. But I hit it with another Earthquake because I was rocking that all over the place, and pick up that KO. Yeah, I had 4 Pokemon rocking Earthquake since he has quite the weakness to it. So now comes out this big red asshole. So, planning for this match, Volcanion was the one thing where I'm like, I really don't see how I'm going to take this thing down easily. So I survived that Sludge Wave, but I do get poisoned. Thanks to my Assault Vest, I was able to survive it. And I hit him with an Earthquake, which does some good damage, but not quite enough to really take him out. But it does help, for sure. So I take out Grand Bull because I'm like, well, I definitely want to hold on to Grand Bull so I can hopefully get an Intimidate drop on someone else if I have to later. And he, this point I was a little, well, no, I knew he wasn't Scarfed or any type of choice item in. So then he hits me with that Sludge Wave, which doesn't do much because great natural special defense. And this switch in was a little unfortunate. I don't know why it went for that instead of the Earthquake that he was rocking, because like I said, I had 4 Pokemon rocking Earthquake. And at this point, since I kind of predicted a switch, or I predicted the use of a fairy move of that Dazzling Gleam, I was like, okay, let's bring in somebody who can probably take that hit. Now, he brings back in his Bolin, and I bring back in my my Goodra here, and could have done some things differently here. There was one big mistake made with my Swampert, and that was the fact that he was 252 speed, but he was not of a speed boosting nature, so he was, I think, in the end, like 12 points slower than a Scarfed Nihilego. And I just take out his Chestnut there with a Draco Meteor, because Draco Meteor kills pretty much everything. And then he goes Mega with his Pinsir. This thing was another tough nut to crack. So I'm locked into Draco Meteor, and he hits me with a Return, which a Return coming from that thing does just tons of damage, as you see, as it just takes out Goodra. So then I send in Duke Silver, my boy, my dude, and he withdraws and brings back in Vesuvius, who he's a big pain in the ass. Just going for that fake out, just try and get some chip damage, do something to somebody, and real smart decision right here. Smartest thing I did all match. Set up that rain. Because you know what's really, really good for a Volcanion? A boost to his Steam Eruption. A 110 base power water move. Yeah, that was fucking stupid. Whoops. So yeah, Duke Silver goes down in one hit, which was kind of extremely stupid on my part. So out comes a Junk Frog, my good old Toxicroak. I was trying to rock an evil set with him this week, but it didn't quite work how I wanted it to. So I hit him with the fake out, give myself that one turn, hit him with the Sucker Punch, which almost takes him out, so close. And he does the Fire Blast. Now, if I had been rocking Dry Skin, even in the rain, I think that had a chance to KO me. I think it was around like 85%. Right here I do a Bullet Punch. I was hoping it could do just enough, but not even close, because he did do a like full defense build on his Volcanion. So that what would have been like 3% of his health at maximum with that attack doesn't take him out. So now I send out my Sharpedo again, hoping that I know I'll be faster than him so I can kill him quickly, but he switches out, sends in Dynasty, which this is a really bad matchup for my Sharpedo. So I get my first speed boost off, and I think... No, I just went for the attack since I knew I was faster with one. Just try and get some type of damage on him. And I did. I did a good amount of damage. But, yeah, that return comes out, and these 40 base defenses just kind of suck completely. So, Sharpedo goes down in one hit. He really wasn't built to survive any hits. That's why I gave him the Life Orb, because it really didn't matter. So now I send out my Swampert and take him Mega. Now, one unfortunate thing here is, I believe the Swift Swim ability does not kick in the turn you go Mega. So I wouldn't have been faster anyways because he used Quick Attack. But I was able to survive the Quick Attack and hit him with the Stone Edge and take him down. So that problem was dealt with, but at this point I was now realizing when he brings in his Nihilego, I actually checked the summary for my Swampert, and I'm like, he doesn't have 134 speed at level 50, which meant he was not Jolly, which means he was slower than a Scarfed Nihilego. And Nihilego comes busting out with that Grass Knot, which, even at full health, was pretty much guaranteed to kill my Swampert. So now, in comes my injured Grand Bull, last one left. Trooper sticking in there until the end and just gets hit with another Grass Knot because definitely slower. So there we go. I lose all because of a missing ability. If I had been Jolly on my Swampert, I would have outsped by I think about 12 to 13 points a Choice Scarfed, Max Speed, Positive Nature Nihilego. But unfortunately I didn't double and triple and quadruple check and make sure that I had enough speed to outspeed that. So I do take the loss against my boy Brenden. It was a good fight. It's unfortunate I lost. I definitely could have had it if I had been a little faster, but it is what it is. Next week I will be going up against the Seafoam Island Squirtle Squad. So we'll see how that one goes. Thanks for watching. See you next week.